Hi everyone, Thomas here and welcome back to the video. So today I'm back here for the second update of my GIBSON current household, and I think this will be the last update of this household because I actually have been playing them for quite a long time off screen now, and they have progressed a lot in terms of money in their careers and things like that, and it is not much of a challenge anymore, which I kind of like in my own gameplay, so that's why I might start a new current household coming up, so you'll see that in the next update probably. So we're here back with Carla and Salim, I don't know how to say it still. And the new toddler here called Evan. Now you may remember from the last episode they were thinking about starting a family themselves, and that's all happened from the last episode. They started their family, he was born and now he's a toddler. And I called him Evan. So they have actually moved house now into this new suburban home. It's on the gallery, I don't know who it's by, but it is just called a family suburban home. Just family suburban even. And also, just before I started recording, Vlad the vampire came over to the house, and he just came onto the porch over here, and he just stood there and died while we were aging up him. And yeah, I don't know why. It just all happened. It was like just loads of things were happening at the same time. And Salem had just left his job as well, which I'm going to explain in just a second. So now we've got this grave on our driveway and I don't know where to put it, so I'm just going to keep it there for now. Bit random, but I just thought I'd mention that. So she is very tense as well, and I'm going to explain that too. So I'm just going to press play here, let them go on. Also got to show you the new area as well, which is, oh my god, it's so nice. I'm absolutely in love with how this place looks. So we've got this big park over here, we've got a house there and a house here, which this house has a family. There's a toddler and a kid there. This house is just a couple, and here we'll have a restaurant as well. So there's loads of things just to do in this neighbourhood, and I've also got a couple other lots in the Newcrest as well, because this is Newcrest. So she is very stressed at the minute. She is in a bit of a bad place in terms of her health. You may have noticed there her legs are very thin. She is really underweight, and it's kind of just making her very worked up because she's trying to kind of get out of this habit of working out so much, and that's the reason why she is so skinny. All she does is work out constantly all the time, and there's no really reason to it. She just enjoys it, but I mean that's good, but at the same time she's going too far, and it's been like a damage in her health now, so she's gonna have to stop that and eat some more because she is very thin. So we're gonna have to try that to not have her her health being affected. And Salem is over here. He's kind of looking a little bit lost at the minute. I don't even know why. Everything seems to be going well with their relationship, which is good, which I was a little bit surprised about because I know the background that she has with other people. I thought that might not go as well, but it actually has been okay. So I'm going to go and get him to serve some pancakes for brunch because she is very hungry, so is he actually. And yeah, so I'm going to go over and see the baby as well. Wasn't there something? Oh yeah, so like I said, Salem actually just left his job. He was a bit... He was a little bit like, well, the reason I did it was because she has such a good job now, and she only works 2 days a week, and she gets about 2,000 simoleons every day from her royalties from doing her, her books and stuff, because she writes a load of books through her job. So she gets about 2,000 every day from those, sending them off and getting them published. So she does have a lot of money, and there's no really any point for him going to work. She's on over 400 simoleons an hour. He's on 35 an hour, and he works like every day, every week. So it's no point having him a job because she's just bringing in the so many more times of the income than he gets, so they might as well just do that too, so he can spend time with Evan at home. So and she only works 2 days a week as well. I was going to get her to leave her job, but I thought, she has a really nice income and she only has to go 2 days a week, and she's doing something that she really enjoys, so I thought it worked out well. So I'm going to get him to finish up this, and I'm going to get them to go over and see a new one of the new neighbours today as well, because I mean they have come across each other that, well, actually, Carla actually has a little relationship going on with another one of the neighbours. I think it's in this house, actually. And, oh no, where's it, that house? Yeah, I think it is this house. So when Salem goes out to work, then they actually go and see each other. So that'll come a little bit clear. Hopefully we'll be able to explore that in today's episode, and that'll come a little bit clear. Also, I want you to let me know if you like seeing current household videos, because I really like them, because if you're not watching the full LP, then that's okay, because then you can just you don't have to go back and watch every single episode. You can just watch this one episode and you caught up, caught up even, if that didn't sound right. So I'm going to change the colour of this. I think this red and, no, I need a red and black one, this one. Which one? I think that colour goes... No, it doesn't. I don't know which one to go for. Oh, no, I don't know which colour to go for. Probably this one. It doesn't match perfectly, but it's the closest thing. I didn't have a toddler thing, so I'm going to put one of those in. So, I'm going to get him to finish up this. We're going to have to get her to go to the bathroom and stuff. So, there isn't really a whole lot left to do today, I don't think. I think what might be the best thing to do is just wait. I might pause the record. Oh no, they have the thing here. So I'm going to bring over and have a nice little family lunch together. So let's bring this over here. The tables are getting a little bit messy now, actually. So I'm going to get her to come over here and put him in the high chair. Can we do this? No, I need... Wait, hang on. A funny story. Well, it's not even funny. It's like just bad, I think. I actually haven't played with toddlers yet in game. I know that's like totally crazy, but I actually haven't. I've been focusing too much on other videos. I haven't had a chance to play them in my own gameplay. In my Collins family Let's Play, hopefully soon when Curtis ages up, who's Richard and Anya's kid, they'll be able to play with them then, so you know, that'll be fine, but it is a little bit of a dilemma here. So I'm going to get her to go and use the toilet, okay, fine, and then I'll get them to have the meal. So I'm going to pause the recording here, and I'll be back in a minute when there's something more interesting to do. Okay, so I'm getting them to have their meal now, and Evan is having his plate, and I'm going to get her to call the meal and get Salem to come over as well. And yeah, so I don't know what else we could maybe do today. I feel like him and Carla don't really spend he's bursting for the toilet. Him and Carla don't really spend a lot of time together because they're so busy with their jobs and things. So I think it might be a nice idea to head over to the 24 hours? Oh, that's for this game save. To go over to the bistro tonight. Is it the bistro? I think it is. The Wolf Trap Bistro or something. Anyway, well, a restaurant. Go over there tonight as well because that would be nice. And yeah, and I also want to head over and maybe see one of the neighbours who also have a toddler and take Evan over as well, because that'd be nice for him to get to know some other people as well. He just actually have the angelic trait, so it's going to be really, really good for him to meet other people because he has that trait. So I'm going to get the refrigerator up here. There isn't really a whole lot happening here. There's just green gases everywhere, so I'm going to help them clean up and stuff, and I'll meet you back where there's something more interesting to do. Okay, so we're here at their next door neighbour's house, and we're here with Jarrett, who is one of the neighbours, like I said, and he actually has a wife, but for some reason Carla and him have been developing a relationship. His marriage isn't going too well. It actually kind of looks like he's picking his nose here. His marriage isn't going too well, and they kind of clicked because, you know, at the time when they met, Carla and Salem weren't really having a good time as well, so that's kind of how they clicked a little bit, and it's kind of went too far now, and Carla just can't stop it, and, you know, it's just a real, like, shame because, you know, Salem doesn't really deserve this, and his wife is in here who is called Kayla, and they don't even like each other that much, and she isn't really suspecting anything. So there isn't really a whole lot to do here. They've just been talking for a little while, and I think that she should get out of here quickly because I don't think she should be around here and get caught. She really needs to cut this off and stop doing this because, you know, she has other relationships just as the same from all those previous relationships she has, which are still going on too. So we've got, these are lots I've put in. There's a spa and a bar, that rhymes, over here as well. Here I've just got some random stuff from when I was doing builds and things. This was a starter house I was building, but it, like, failed, so I just left it there. So this is the other house, perfect toddler family. I just downloaded it off the gallery. And I'm going to go to this house now because they do actually have a kid as well, which would be great for Evan to get to know. There's the park here, which we could go to today, and then this to finish off the episode, maybe. So let's head over here, and I'll see you once we're there. Okay, so we're here at their house now. Evan is just coming in, and here is the other little kid as well, who is called Joey, sorry, not Joel. And here is another woman over here. Let's see what her name is. Wait, what's her name? Peyton, I think. And there's also the husband over here as well, who is called Samuel, and then the daughter over here as well, which is called Lindsay. Now, they're all she hates, like, all of them. That's because we had a welcome wagon, but I couldn't really be bothered for it, so I just cancelled it. So everybody in the neighbourhood hates us now. So I'm going to get Evan to come over and see a little boy here and just talk to them and just get to play with them a little bit and see what they can do. And yeah, oh god, he nearly fell over. So let's just talk to stranger. That's the only interaction we can do at the minute. Get to know each other a little bit, see how he reacts, because he has the angelic trait, so they should get on, like, okay, actually. So let's see. I don't know what traits he has, though. I think it might be the wild trait, I think. So I hope they can get on well, and they have matching hair too, well, hair colour. So let's do that and see what we can do here. So for some reason he's sad. Oh, what's happened? Stranger danger. New person alert, quick. I need to, like, why? I thought he has the angelic trait. That should be okay. Oh well. At first it's just his first other person than his parents that he knows now, so yeah, so there isn't really a whole lot left to do here, actually. I'm just going to get them to play for a little bit. It is getting later on in the afternoon, so I think I want him and, Salem and Carla to go out tonight. I think I might actually leave Evan here for a few hours and see if he'll be okay to babysit, so I'm going to see if that's okay. Maybe give him a friendly introduction, see if it'll be okay for him to babysit Evan for a few hours. Hopefully Evan will be okay with that. I think he'll be a little bit sad because he doesn't really know these people, but you know, it's only for a few hours, it's not forever. So yeah, they seem to be okay. So I'm gonna get well, I hope they can actually leave him here. I hope that's an option. Oh no, Nixon, no. Oh god, Nixon wants to go on a date. No, we're not doing that. She doesn't want to, you know, she doesn't want to be unfaithful to Salem again, and that's a bad idea. Let's just forget we got that to text. So I'm going to head over to the restaurant with Salem and I'll meet you there. Okay, so they're here at the restaurant now. I'm going to go and get them to request a table. Now, I actually have had some problems with this restaurant in the past, so I'm hoping we're going to get it today. But let's go ahead and see what they can get. So, I actually have this lot of my City Living LP, and that's the reason, because I had a problem a little while ago when Vincent tried to go. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get them to request a table. Hopefully it'll work this time, and get them to go and sit down and we'll order some food. This is a formal restaurant. I don't know what type of food they sell, but we're going to have to find that out in a minute. For some reason, Salem is just standing outside and the waiter has like a matching hairstyle. Let's see, wait, what's happening with my controls? It went all funny there. Wait, I think they have matching hairstyle. This type of face, I don't really get it. Like, that is like actually scary, this type of face, and I don't know why. Like, you know how the eyes are like that? I don't know why, like I see a load of Sims with that, and I'm like, I've never seen that before. I don't know if it's something to do with CC, but it's a really scary face, to be honest. Hopefully nobody has that type of face, because I know I'm offending them. So they're here at the table here, and they're going to go ahead and look at the menu. So let's go see what we could get here, order for table, and see what they have. So hopefully this is not going to take long. They do actually have a bit of money, so they can go for the more expensive items, which would be great. So let's get the most expensive wine for both of them. And let's say appetizers, what we could get. So is this like a diner? No, experimental, I don't even know. I'm just going to skip that and just go with something over here, what we could get. So there is a lot on the menu here, actually. I think I might get him the steak, and I think she might get this trout. I don't even know how to pronounce that, so I'm not going to even try, and get them that. So that's, how much was this? Oh my god, it was 138 simoleons. That isn't too bad, really, compared to, like, the total funds. And yeah, so, I'm thinking that she might actually leave her job now, because I've been, like, thinking about this throughout the day. It is something that, you know, she really enjoys, and she can still do at home, but she doesn't need the money anymore. She wants to focus on her family and her marriage and making that the best it can be, and she doesn't really need the money anymore. And Salem doesn't have the money coming in for his. They have the money from the royalties from the books. That is pretty much enough. And yes, so I'm going to get them to do a couple of interactions here. I really hope that nobody's going to come in from, like, hang on, I'm trying to take a screenshot here. I hope nobody, like, other boyfriends that she has, because she actually has quite a lot, which she hasn't called off the relationship on. So I think we need to do that, because if she's going to see them, they'll get jealous easily. It's just cause a whole lot more drama. So let's take another screenshot here and wait for the food to come. Hopefully it's not going to take too long, because, I mean, that is something that happens a lot. So it's currently 8 PM. Let's see how much longer it takes. I better be here by 11 PM. That's just my guess. One time I went to a restaurant, and when I go to restaurants, I tend to go like a few hours before the time I want to be there. So say if I want to go for 5 PM for dinner, then I'll go there about 2 PM, because, you know, it just takes so long in The Sims to do everything. It's actually ridiculous. So it normally takes about 3 or 4 hours for the food to come. Imagine if it was like that in real life. Well, I'm sure it has been something like that similar to restaurants with bad service, but, you know, it isn't very pleasant to wait that long. So I tend to come a couple of hours early, so we're not here until like 3 AM waiting for food to come. So is this our food, or is it that table over there? Oh, it's that table over there. Oh god. Who's this person? Salam, I don't know who. Oh my god. This is Baku, who you may remember from a City Living LP. I'm not going to tell you what happened and why he's part of that LP, because I don't want to ruin it, because he does have a pretty big part in that LP. Well, he did for a very short time at least. And he actually has a wife, but I don't know who this person is that she's with. Don't know who that person is, actually. Okay, I'm not going to get involved in their drama. So, is the food going to come? Because I'm getting a little bit impatient now. It's taking too long. Oh my god, the chef doesn't look too great. Please don't say we're going to have a poor quality meal. I don't want to be waiting for hours and get a poor quality meal. Oh my god, it's taking too long. Oh my god, okay. Oh no, I thought that was it. I don't know who that is. Wait, is this a waiter? So why is a random person? I don't know. So this is taking too long. I'm going to pause the recording here, and I'll be back in a minute once the food is ready. Okay, so it's currently 11:30 now, and they still don't have the food. I think something must be wrong with something, because it's just taking absolutely ages, but I can't be bothered to wait any longer. So I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you enjoyed this. I know I've only done 2 updates for this current household, but I have been playing for a long time. Or they're doing the same interactions at the same time. They have been doing this, you know, this current household for a while off screen now, and I've really enjoyed playing with them. I'll probably come back maybe in a couple of months' time or so. If you really like this current household, then that's something I'll do. Just let me know. Let me know what you think the future is for Salem and Carla, and what you think the future is for Evan and what his life will be like, and the other relationship that Carla goes on. I'm sorry, that didn't make any sense. The other relationship that Carla has, relationships, I should say, has, and how those might influence their relationship with Salem and how everything's going to plan out. So let me know if you have any thoughts. Let me know if you want me to come back for another update. I hope you enjoyed this current household update as well. How many times have I just said current household update within the space of 10 seconds? I don't know. And that is it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!